I learn every day. I attract what I wanna see in my life. I learn every day. I attract what I wanna see in my life. I learn every day. I attract what I wanna be in my life. I learn every day. I learn every day. Positivity, meditation.
This is our new house. Next to the cornfield, beautiful blue sky.
Oh yes.
This is the outside of our driveway. What's so cool about these huge 12-foot gates is the little doorway, the little door entry right here into the house. And this is the house. This is my favorite tree here. It is the tree that welcomed us. It is the pipe cleaner willow. I don't know what else to call it. It's so cool. The blossoms are like beautiful red pipe cleaners. And there's so much beautiful flora and fauna here. And fruit, papayas. And this is a mango tree, avocado, baby papaya, mango, bananas from today. We just pulled those down. Lemon tree, lemon. Mm-hmm. Orange tree. This is our out cottage, our cistern, storage cottage, and another living quarters. Banana circle, green bananas, as well as a lime tree. Bananas, more lemons, more lemons. Though it could be oranges. We'll see when it comes bloom time. More bananas. And we think that that grape tree is an avocado tree. Yeah. And then we just moved here, but we're going to take the understory of this food forest and we're going to plant more food, more fruit. See the lettuce down there? So the people, and some squash over there. So the people were already planting stuff down here, but we're gonna plant more stuff. Now we go into the house. Okay. Headed in. Now.
That's just gonna get too complicated with all these small ones. Them small water thing. Yeah,
That's our dining room. And our kitchen. and pantry. Bedroom. Every one of the houses we've seen has these cool closets, these cabinet closets. They're so nice. In the bathrooms, you have a European toilet and shower with the shower water heater and a squatter toilet is in our open area, not in the master bedroom, and this is the shower room. And then this is Minta's room. And that's an extra bedroom.
Greetings, everyone.
Greetings.
Greet you this morning from the garden.
Yes.
It's gonna be the Garden of Eden pretty soon with all these fruit trees.
Yes.
Giving thanks. Yeah, it's a mango tree right there. All that's gonna be mangoes.
We are here in Tanzania, Africa, having chosen to make our exodus out of America 2020, August 2020.
Yeah.
And we chose to make this leap of faith across the waters, never having even been to Tanzania, but having heard of the president's stance on imperialism, having heard of the stance on against the foolishness and proactive measures to address COVID-19's issues with COVID naturals. We love it.
And having a good friend here who's been here for 5 years was definitely comforting.
Yeah, yeah. So it's been blessings on blessings since we arrived. You know, so many good things have happened, and a lot of magical things have happened that we didn't even know was gonna happen. I'm gonna show you also.
Some type of heat light.
That's amazing.
That's what you were hearing when you thought it was a bee.
Yeah, you think?
It is. It's yellow and black too. Man.
Yeah.
That's close enough.
How amazing. Nature has been amazing here. So we've chosen this house, and the birds come and knock on our windows in the morning to wake us up.
Right. So if you thought you were going to be in Africa sleeping late, forget it.
Psych.
Everything is up in the morning. All the chickens are, all the roosters are crowing, everything, you know. But they literally come and tap on our windows.
Yeah.
So that's pretty amazing.
We were vibing on what type of quality of mind do you need to have in order to be sustainable. We hear about sustainability a lot, like how to sustain the place that you're in, how to sustain. We often talk about sustainable earth practices, meaning that can the way that we farm and grow food and build be sustainable over time. Well, now we have to make it over mind. How do we make the way that we think sustainable? We have to make some serious changes to the way that we think. Changes that will require us to move ourselves from our comfort measures.
And I mean, our family has practiced a lot of natural living more than most, more than many that we've come across. But even in this environment, still there are things that we see that we took for granted. In that environment that we left, that appeared to be predictable. But what came to me this morning is that we're moving into a time where there is nothing that you can just
Take for granted.
take for granted anymore. Um, we felt for many years that we were moving into another cycle of time. That the earth changes are apparent now, and being prepared for those things, and the idea that you can just switch environments and that's all that's needed, um, is not quite. Um,
Is a fantastic fantasy.
yeah, it really is.
We are so fantastical with our fantasies, meaning we wanna run naked on the beach. We want to sit and go and forage for food. We want to have our babies be able to say and think freely to what without even adult support or shaping or ordering.
Right.
We want. Not once did we think that we want actually came from a society of people who stole America. We want actually came from a society that instituted pornography and pedophilia, and you know what I'm saying? Like, we have to slow down, stop. Stop all of this wanting, because it's making our thinking retarded and it's not sustainable. It's not sustainable over time.
So what this Friday, we have family coming in, which we're very happy about, and that will also mark 3 weeks that we've been here. And already we can kind of see that, in preparing for the future that we still see, even in Africa, um, there are deeper levels of natural living that to
Aspire to.
aspire to work your way up to.
Hmm.
A lot of people come over here with the idea that they want to live how they lived in America. They want big, fabulous houses and all these things. And if you come over here with that frame of mind, and you'll be just as unprepared as you would have been in America.
True.
Maybe a little bit worse because the infrastructure difference. And so
Because no matter how fabulous a house you get, you still gonna have to wash your own clothes with your own hands.
and the power is going to go out.
And the power is gonna go out.
From time to
So
time, and
if
you're
you
going to
got
have
a
to go
washer
turn on your
and a
pump
dryer, it
to
could
draw
be possible.
water up into your water reservoir.
Yeah.
Which
Big
is
stuff.
something that we should be happy.
We are.
You
That
know.
we are happy.
I mean, we are. I'm saying that all the people who preach freedom should be happy about. I mean, what does being free mean to you then?
Right.
Still needing everything you needed in so-called Babylon?
Right. Because
How's that freedom?
people want to run naked on the beach, but they also want air conditioning.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They want to run naked on the beach, but they want to also be able to have water that you don't have to purify. But that may not be the case. You know, you want to let your children run free, but shoot, no, like, there may not be sexual predators to come and kidnap your children like that for that, but they're snakes. There are poisonous things that are here, like poisonous iguanas, scorpions, and things that could hurt your child.
Yeah.
So we have to be conscious. Like, even being free, it means still being conscious, still dealing with
Being
reality.
free means you take total responsibility.
Yeah, you take the responsibility for
That's
your health.
what you're free. You're free from someone else being responsible for you, making sure you have water, making sure you have electricity, making sure you have all these things.
True.
When you're free, it means that you take on that responsibility for yourself.
True. I often fuss about health. I often talk about health. The thing is that we have to bring our health even within measurable limits by consuming foods that are that or when you consume organic foods, then organic medicines can help you. When you consume organic foods, not organic like the label, I'm talking about foods that can biodegrade in and of themselves. Fruits, vegetables, grains, nuts, seeds, when you consume those foods, then the anomalies that happen to your health, the things that happen in your health can be worked on with herbs and plants and
Right.
food.
Right.
You don't have to use chemicals. It's when you eat chemicals that you have to use chemicals to heal those issues and anomalies that happen. So bring your health within natural limits. Bring your mind within natural limits. Bring yourself to make it all be honest and real with yourself. you know be real, like, you know what though, I really need, like, we have to be real and honest. We were in Honduras, and what could get into your house is not just mice, but lizards that were like the size of a man's arm. Really? You know what I'm saying? Let's be real with ourselves. Nah, down with that. You know what I'm saying? Bugs. Can you deal with mosquitoes? Can you deal with bugs? Is that
Right.
something that is within your scope and realm of awareness?
But the one thing to be conscious of today, from this is my point of view, is that the whole being ready thing, is very valid. But ready for what is the thing?
To be right.
Because there's a lot of continued slavery inside of how people view being ready.
True.
You making other people rich in your preparedness rather than actually just cultivating self, cultivating your ability to go without some of these things, societal um, luxuries.
True.
You know, excuse me, fasting. Um, and and come on out in nature and really have some revelations about from nature directly, if to use a word like that.
True.
I was out in the garden this morning, out here, doing some work, and nature said, what part of this would you set fire to? So when we start talking about liberty and what's natural to eat and all of these things, all of these systems, nature said to me, what of this would you set fire to? And I said, well, I wouldn't set fire to any of this. And that's the reason why we move towards the consumption pattern that where you don't set fire to things. Because when you actually are out here in nature and you look at you wouldn't want to set fire to any of
It's
this.
because it's a self-evident reality. What else he said was that it's such a profound communication to us. We come out here and we're looking at all this green and living life, and that's what we've been trying to do, is live life. Then why kill it?
Right.
Ashe.